Hi, this is Jade here, and today I have a story for us, and then I kind of have a little arts and craft activity based on the story. So today I'm going to read to you How Do Dinosaurs Say I Love You? And it's a really funny book to think about. I bet you're at home with your mom and dad, or grandma and grandpa, or a babysitter, or your siblings, and I bet you might be acting like some of these little dinosaurs in here. But it's okay. They're going to help us show how we can maybe make our decisions and behavior better, and also just to show everyone who's taking care of us how much we love them. And I know as a teacher, and I've been talking to all the other teachers at school, we really miss you guys and we love you so much. So I hope you enjoy the story, and we'll do our craft afterwards. So here is How Do Dinosaurs Say I Love You? You wake up in the morning in such a bad mood. Is anyone waking up in the morning in a really, really bad mood? Then sat at the table and fussed with your food. But then you blew kisses and waved from the door. I love you, my dinosaur. You're not getting to go to school, but maybe you went outside and played, or you went to help get the mail. But this dinosaur is blowing some nice kisses and waving when they leave. Out in the sandbox, you threw lots of sand. That's not very nice. It could get in your eyes and it would hurt really bad. You ran from the slide after slapping my hand. Oh, I bet that made them not feel good, getting their hand slapped. But you suddenly turned with a smile I adore. Oh, I'll always love you, my dinosaur. So he went and smiled. That's how he showed that he loved her. You moped through your nap time and slept not a wink. You flooded the house when you played in the sink. Oh my goodness, look at that mess he's making. But you got out the mop and then cleaned up the floor. I love you so much, my little dinosaur. Oh, it's always nice to help clean and to tidy up your area, just like this dinosaur is. Off in the car, you kept kicking my seat. Oh, look, his cup of milk spilled everywhere. And when we got out, you were dragging your feet. Oh, he kind of looks like he's pouting. But you held my hand tight when we walked in the store. I'll love you forever, my dinosaur. He was listening to directions and holding her hand so nice and staying with her. That is such a good way to show someone you love them, by listening. Dinner disaster. You made such a mess. Would you stay up past bedtime? The answer was yes. Oh, look at that mess. If you stay up past your bedtime, you're going to get grumpy, and that's no fun. But when you smile sweetly and hold back your roar, when you kiss me and hug me once, twice, even more, that's when you give love. And I know this is true because that's how a dinosaur says, I love you. So do you give hugs and kisses to show people that you love them? So we're not very different from our dinosaur friends, right? So we're going to make our own little craft, And mom and dad, whoever's helping your kiddo at home, I kind of attached a document that this was based off of. And it's going to have everything I'm about to show you. But you might have to do a little bit of prep for it. So we're going to base our project off of this picture. And it's a fun face of a dinosaur, like in our story. And then when you open their mouth, we're going to put some icons that says, how do you say I love you? Based on what the dinosaurs did in the story, okay? So in the paper that I sent, there's some templates. You want to cut these out, but you'll have to trace them onto a different color. You can do whatever color you like. It doesn't have to be green like mine. I just did green because green's my favorite color, but all dinosaurs are different, so they can be different colors, okay? So you'll want to cut out the head, the mouth, and then you'll have to cut out small white eyes, and then a little bit bigger, and it's like the same size, and it's going to go over top of it, okay? And then you'll also need the worksheet with the circle says, if I was a dinosaur, I would say I love you by, you'll want to cut out this circle and the icons with it, okay? So students, if you can do that by yourself, that's great. If you can't, your mom, dad, grandma, whoever's there with you, they can do hand over hand, or they can do it for you. So whatever you need to do that helps you, all right? So what we're gonna do is, I cut everything out like I showed you. And on the head, you'll see that mine's kind of folded, and that's kind of important. We're gonna wanna fold kind of where the eye part is down, because it's really important, because we're going to make like a flip-flop book. So we need his mouth to open, so we'll need to have a little fold there, okay? And then you'll have to get this. This is the bottom part, and there's going to be a little bit, I drew a line here if you can see it, but this is going to show us where we're going to put some glue when we attach our mouth, okay? So all you really need is scissors to cut everything out, and then glue. And then I also am going to use a marker later on, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put glue kind of right here at the top of the bottom of our mouth, okay? So there's some glue, all right? Just right here, I did all the glue. Then you'll want to get your top of your head. You remember that little flat part? You're going to want to put that on top of there. So where the line is where you bent it, you'll want to put it kind of where you drew that line if you did, so that it stays there, okay? Because you want it to look like this. It's going to be his mouth. Okay? So I'm going to put him right here. So there's my dinosaur head. And then you'll want to get your bigger eyes that you cut out. I did mine on a lime green. You could do it on any color you want, except white, because you're going to need to put white as the next level. So get your glue again. We're going to glue it and put them up here. All right. So there's part of his eyes. Then you're going to get your white part. And we're going to glue that on top of what other color you did the back of his eyes with, okay? All right. Next, you can either cut out little circles if you have googly eyes at home, or if you even want to use a marker, you're going to draw some eyeballs onto our dinosaur. I have some little black circles I have cut out. You could draw them on with a marker or a crayon or a colored pencil. Whatever you think would look cool as your dinosaur's eyeballs. There you go. There's his eyes. Okay? He's kind of silly looking. I don't like the scary dinosaurs. All right? Next, if you want your dinosaur to have teeth, all you have to do is cut out little triangles. And what you're going to do is you're going to put them on the back of his mouth. I'm just going to put glue all around the upper part of his mouth. And you can put as many teeth as you want. If you want your dinosaur to have big, big teeth, they can be really big. If you want them small, if you want a lot, whatever you want to do, this is your dinosaur. And I put some little ones in here too. Whatever you want to do. And then when you close, you'll see that your dinosaur has some teeth. Look at that dinosaur. So you open his mouth. And then so our dinosaur can breathe. We're going to draw some nose holes on here, okay? So they can be a triangle, they can be circles, whatever you want them to be. Just so we can get it so our dinosaur can breathe. All right, so there's some nose holes for my dinosaur friend. I'll show you, might be hard to see. All right, there's my dinosaur. His mouth opens. All right, next we're gonna put our circle in that says, if I was a dinosaur, I would say I love you, okay? So go ahead and put glue on the back of that circle. We're going to open his mouth and glue it at the bottom. It's kind of like his tongue. Alrighty? Just like that. So when he opens his mouth, there you go. Now you remember from the story, there was all different ways that our dinosaur friends showed other people how they loved them. And that was helping clean up. If you remember that dinosaur that when he made a mess in the sink, he helped them clean up. Let me see if I can find him. Oh, so there's him making a mess. There's him cleaning it up. Okay? Another way they said I love you was by holding hands and listening to directions. I think he did that when he went to the grocery store. Remember? See, he's nicely holding his hands, and he's staying with them so he's not running away. So he's following the directions. Another way was giving hugs and kisses. I bet everyone loves when you give them hugs and kisses. Your mom, your dad, your siblings, your grandparents. I know as a teacher, I love when my students give me hugs. And then the last one was giving a big smile. So let me see, where did our dinosaur give a nice smile? Here he is, giving a smile while he was on the swing. So you have 4 choices. So if you were a dinosaur, how would you say I love you? Would you do it by giving hugs and kisses? Giving a smile? Holding hands and listening? Or help clean up? You can pick 1, you can pick 2, 3, or 4, however you want. If you were a dinosaur, what way would you show others that you loved them? I think I would give hugs and kisses. And a smile. I really like smiling, okay? So there you go. Here is our little craft language arts activity to how do dinosaurs say I love you? And now you can show everyone that if you were your dinosaur, this is how you would say I love you. So I hope you guys have a good day. Thank you for listening to my story and doing our activity. Be good. Don't be like the dinosaurs. And just know we all miss you and love you. Bye, guys.